Good morning, everyone. Thank you for stopping by again. You have joined me at Christie's Creative Crew. And here again is my blog spot where you can go daily to get inspiration. This is my hostess code for September of 19. And what is going on in September with Stampin' Up! Is it is the end of our Stampin' Up! Year. So I would just want to ask you so much that if you would be willing to partner with me. Each year, Stampin' Up! Offers a trip for the gals who earn or sell so much, and or people in their downline who promote, and then we get these points that are called flex points. This year, I've been in Stampin' Up! 11 years, and I have yet to win one of these big trips. And I am the closest that I've ever been. This year, I promoted to gold, so I got some points from that. I got some points from the gal under me that promoted to silver elite. So that was very, very helpful. But I am just asking if you would please, please, please partner with me. So by the end of September, I would have reached my goal. I know it's a pretty lofty goal, but maybe with all of you out there watching my videos, you would be willing to partner with me to help me to achieve this goal. But enough of that. I want to get on to some other business that is going on with Stampin' Up! Our paper during September. They are having the buy 3, get 1 free with our designer papers. And let me just show you those right here in our catalog. Now, not everyone is going to be a little close, aren't I? Sorry about the coughing. Not every print is going to be available, but if you check out my blog, I will have those designer papers listed, which ones will be on this sale. So it is buy 3 and get 1 free of equal or lesser value, because I know that some of them are $11.50 and some of them are $14.50. So you want to make sure that you get the best bang for your buck when you're doing that. All right, so today we are going to feature a stamp set called Pretty Pavilion. I just love it when a new catalog comes out because everybody sees something different, something that sparks their interest. And one of the gals in my downline, Debbie, she right away, she's like, oh, I've got to get that pavilion. And I was like, really? Well, that's interesting because it didn't spark my interest. Well, then she was going to use it for our swap, our new catalog swap, and it didn't come in time. So she ended up making something different, but then she was willing to share with us a card that she made. She designed this one, so she gave me permission to make a video on it. Isn't that cute? And everybody that night at our make and take for our team meeting said, oh my goodness, now I need to get that stamp set. So this just proves to you, you just never know. So you can bundle the Pretty Pavilion with these dies. The Pavilion Builders or Pavilion dies, not exactly sure what they're called. But they coordinate with all the pieces that are inside here. And then you get an extra one. You get an extra little heart right there. Cute, cute, cute. So what you're going to need today to build your card is a Whisper White card base that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's actually 11 inches scored at 5 1/2. So when you fold it, it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And, excuse me. And I used the thick Whisper White because it is nice and sturdy for your base. Then you're going to need a piece of gray granite cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and get that right on. Our card base like that. Then the next piece that she used is one of my newest favorite colors, is the Seaside Spray. It's a bluish with a purplish tone tint. I don't know, it's just gorgeous, and I love the way that it blends very well. So now the only thing that I'm changing up on her card is that I decided that I was going to try making one with the texture. See, that is from the Subtle embossing folder. There. Did you know that Stampin' Up! Is changing all their dynamic embossing folders to the Subtle? Well, you're going to want to get the, sorry, I'm going off camera here. You're going to want to get the 3D embossing plate. It's blue, so it kind of stands out so that you'll know which one is which. And I just put a little tag on here that tells me what it is. I even got the item number on because this is not in any catalog. I'm sure it will come out in the next catalog. I can't be guaranteed, but I would think it would. So I need to get that information out to you, that you're going to need that when you buy the 3D embossing folders. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to place this piece of Seaside Spray on top. So now for the elements you're going to need to build your card, you're going to need your pavilion, and you're going to stamp it once in Whisper White, once on Whisper White. We're using gray granite ink. You're going to stamp it again on gray granite paper with gray granite ink so that you can cut out the steps and the top. So I'll show you those pieces. Here's the pavilion, and here is the top piece, and then here are the steps, like that. Cute, right? All right, let me take a look at these. They do not come separate, so you would end up, you know, stamping it and then cutting it again, and then just using your scissors and cutting this edge off here. Okay, so let's get going on the rest. You're also going to need, if you're going to build it the exact same way that Debbie did, you're going to need this darling little topiary. She did it with the Seaside Spray, gray granite ink, and she stamped the Celebrate Your Special Day. There's more than one greeting. There's celebrate, whoop, too close. Celebrate Your Special Day, and then there's Season's Greetings. You've got an Always and Forever, that's great for wedding, and then a thank you. And I love the little gifts. That can be used for wedding or Christmas or birthday, whatever. So there's a lot more that you can do with this than I even thought. So she cut that out. Here is the banner that she used. And then she also cut it out again in silver foil. And I'll have all these item numbers on my blog so that you can place it. Pardon for the cough. So that you can place your order online. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I love to use my Tombow glue for stuff like this. Don't need to overdo it. I'm going to place, can you see what I'm doing? Place that right up there. And instead of having you watch me cut out all the pieces, I had that done up ahead of time. There we go. Now we're going to put this up on the card with dimensionals. So let me grab those a minute. I've got my mini dimensionals handy right here. Don't you love these? And make sure you use all these side pieces too. So like when you have a larger area, like I have up here, just cut some of that side piece off and add that. So I'm gonna go with, yeah, I think that's good enough. We'll take the backings off. Oh, goodness. I'm not sure why I'm coughing so bad today. Must be allergy season. Okay, so here we go. We are going to just place this in the center of our card. So I like it that it's popped up. So what Debbie did is she went to a store in town, excuse me, called Party City. And she bought this little bag full of brides and grooms. Can you see those? Maybe I'll pull those out. They come in silver, they come in white, they got some hearts, they got some bells, some iridescent blues. So pretty. So she picked those up at the party store, and she added, oh, I'm gonna need another bell. Let me see if I can find one in here. There we go, one right there. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take, there's definitely a right and wrong side to it. And I'm just gonna use a little glue, and we can place the bride and groom right there in the center. Isn't that cute? That's another good thing to use the glue, because you can shift it around. You could use glue dots too. Use the glue. It's quick and easy. And now the bells are gonna go, can't tell if you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna grab my paper piercer. I know we don't sell the paper piercer anymore, but if you're a stamper, you probably have one on hand. And if you don't, there's a fabulous tool called the Take Your Pick tool. In fact, I have one of those right here, if I can find it. Yeah, right here. Where'd it go? Oh, that's crazy. Well, sorry about that. That's one of those glitches when you're doing a video. Oh, don't want the little heart, just the bell. Tiny little bit of glue. Wouldn't you just love to get married in a pavilion like this? I guess I always kind of call them gazebos, but how pretty is that with that silver? Okay, so now we're gonna add our banner up here, like this. And I think I placed mine a little bit higher than Debbie did, but we'll look at them side by side. Oh, I put it upside down, silly me. Another good thing for using the glue, I was able to just flip that over because it hadn't stuck down completely yet. Now, the cool thing is, see on this stamp set, see these two little birds? That's one stamp set. Not one stamp set, one stamp. Right there. They come together, and then when you cut them out, the die cuts them both out at the same time. That's pretty great. Now, let's see. I think I'm gonna cut some of my mini dimensionals smaller, even smaller, and that one just went flying, just so that that tiny little piece can fit behind my bird, because I would like to pop it up. There it is. I love to give my card dimension, and that's exactly what dimensionals do. Don't these little birds just remind you of the little birds that helped Cinderella make her gown? I just think they're the cutest thing. There. So we pop the birds up. The banner is flat. Now we're going to put the topiary on, and this one here, I placed it there. I think I might change that up a little bit as well. You know, like I said, I like dimension and I like to pop things up. So let's just try that. I'm going to put this one, well, you can't even see what I'm doing. This one a little more over to the left so that it doesn't interfere with my gazebo. There we go, like that. Isn't that cute? So cute, so quick, so easy. And then they don't have any, oh yes, they do too. I am so sorry. They have the forever and always that we could put on the inside of the card. So wasn't that a fun card to make? I hope you'll enjoy it. I hope you'll want to purchase the Pretty Pavilion. And if you do, please hop on over to my blog. And this is the hostess code. Everything you need to know is on my blog. It gives you the links for my store. It gives you the links for following me on Facebook. Just all that good stuff. I got several links on there. And then you can help me out with my, hopefully, earning my trip to Maui. Now, here the cards are side by side. You see the differences? Okay, so on this card here, we added the subtle embossing folder. We popped up the little birds, and I moved the topiary off to the side and popped that up with dimensionals as well. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming by. I hope you enjoyed this short but sweet video, and this will be a great set to have for weddings. One thing I do notice what I did is I put my gazebo, my pavilion, up a little bit higher on that one. I might want to change that out, but I can do that a little bit later. It's a little too high for me. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Please hop over to my blog and place your order using this hostess code during the month of September. Thank you again and have a great day.